Alright. Let's go get introduced to Lily's conquered atelier.
Wow. What a place.
Oh my goodness. It's full of plants and little birds.
The lights are still working in here somehow.
Welcome to Lily's Atelier. This is my favorite green garden. Have a look around. I'll just head over to the secret workroom in the meantime.
I've never been to such a beautiful
You know, that
place.
secret workroom means that Lily spent quite a lot of time in here. Unless that was already built into here. But she would have to build this herself.
To think rare plants like these could grow in such a place. It feels different here.
I can see how much Lily cares about this place.
Yeah, I know. It's like a special haven for her. Shame this hasn't been shown to others.
Godlike music. Also, remember what I said earlier? Like about how I'm not very like vocal about my impulsive thoughts when it comes to commentating in games when I play. I feel like the bigger reason as to why that is because of immersion. Every time I say something, it breaks the immersion. That's part of the reason as to why a lot of the times when there is something like this happening, I'm just quiet. You know, the webcam would be nice there, you know? Here's the thing about this. The memory sticks that we keep collecting throughout the game, from the Legionnaires, the Sentinels, the Citizens, the other angels, droids, whatever, all of that, is the option to send your memories to Mother Sphere simply not there if you're disconnected from the network? Because that would be the reason as to why we keep finding those memory sticks. It's because the network has been down for so long amount of time that they are not able to even send the memories to the Mother Sphere, even if they are ones that actually believe in the goodness of Mother Sphere.
Are you done looking around?
Actually,
Take a
no.
good look.
I need to fish in here right now. The music does not stop even if I go like here as well, right? Yeah, it does not. Nice. Best fishing music. That's a new one. Arowana. Yep, gigantic. I wish there was an option to have the fishing music disabled and instead use the aria music. Biraruku. Nice. I'm missing one more unique fish and then I have the entire fishing codex. Fuck. I feel like two of these gigantic fishes might be it. Surely the last one has to be here too. Has to be. This one might be. This is more time than the other ones. Ah, fuck, it's this thing again. Same big fish, different place. Yeah, missing one here. Also, I think I'm likely gonna... Oh, fuck. Ah, already got this one also. What I was gonna say is I'm likely gonna stop actually the stream after I leave this place. Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting because on my first playthrough I also happened to stop the session, last session for that day, also in the snowy area next to the terminal area of the orbital elevator. Coincidence. It's simply I feel like I'm a little bit too tired to feel more excited about the game, you know? That's one of the main reasons, typically, if not time, that I usually stop these sessions anyway. Like, I simply become more tired, and then I'm just... It's more exhausting to have interesting things to talk about, you know? At that point, you can't just play the game just to grind. And that is not something that... I'm not gonna say that it's not exactly something I would do, because I don't think that as a viewer it would be interesting to watch. Because I don't stream in the sense of I want people to watch the stream necessarily. I mainly stream because I want there to be... Well, I mean, it's a nice side buff. If there's actually people watching, obviously, too, it's nice, but the main reason as to why I stream is because of memories. I feel like being able to connect the past moments in games like this from like your own like past of playing these games, either recorded or streamed or whatever, is a really lovely thing to be able to do. And I want to represent myself, both to me and anybody else who might watch this, on my best foot possible, so that it's just more interesting, more entertaining to watch, and more memorable. What the fuck is that? Great white shark, of course they have that here. Well, that's that. All the gigantic fishes were actually in here. Wow. You know, there's actually lore on these fishes, so maybe the last thing that I do before I leave is I read more stuff, and then I stop. I'm just gonna see if there's actually like some lore for the game, or if it's just some fish talk. You know, in Nier Automata there actually was some lore for the game itself on the fishes that you caught. That's what I'm kind of looking for here. But it does not seem to be that way in this game. It seems to only be talking about the fish itself. Another thing that I noticed while watching somebody else... I mean, I guess I could also read these, because there could be some interesting story for the Night Keepers actually in here as well. There's so many of these, and most of them just nah. But yeah, something I did notice, as I was gonna say, gears actually have surprising amount of lore on them. But look how many gears there is too. Like, is all of this dialogue unique, or is it like, you know, when I have like range enhanced gear, like is it the same between the other one, or? Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so it might just be like all the unique gears have different info, but you know, the different strength of it is just the same, hopefully. Okay, see what I mean? In Zion, the memory sticks of the deceased are placed in the memory chamber. While the body is scrapped, devices like gear modules from the bodies are returned to the family members. If there are no family members, the Sentinels will take the devices. No one has ever objected to this rule since 80% of the dead were Sentinels in the first place. See, like, that's actually interesting. So they scrap the physical bodies, but they only save the memory sticks. Like, that's something that the game literally never explains anywhere. This is the only place where it's ever gonna say that. That is a very long time ago, like in 2043. That's way before like the artificial intelligence of this game was created. Alright. Continue.
Are you done looking around? I should gather
Yes.
a few samples just in case.
Let's see Iberis. That's her name was. That's what it was. I think I said Ibis earlier, but I think it's Iberis.
You got everything?
Yes, except one thing.
What is it?
Actually, I wasn't alone here.
I wonder what she would actually pick
I
in
had
here.
a colleague who also survived.
Like, what did she pick from here, you know? I don't think it ever really plays a role in this game. Like, whatever she did down there. Iberis.
Colony's greatest hacker. And the comrade I cared most about. She fell asleep a year ago due to body cell damage.
I wonder if Athena and
Really?
Pallas, like their poems or dialogue, has anything to do with her story.
Sorry for leaving you all alone, Iberis. I'll come and visit you often. This contains a deep algorithm hacking system, along with Iberis's memories. This is what she left for the world. Her legacy. Thank you for waiting. Let's go now.
Dude, the fucking behaviors of these two
Iberis.
goofballs, like Lily and Eve whenever they are on the screen,
Goodbye.
it's hard to indulge on almost anything that they do on screen. It really is. They just act so fucking weird. It is just... It pisses me off, man. Both of them are such like unstable individuals. Or that's like what they message based off their movements, you know?
Eve, thank you for coming here with me.
The pleasure is mine. I was happy to hear you speak from the bottom of your heart.
I think she does that quite
This is
often.
getting awkward. Let's quickly go to orbit.
As I like to say, I mean, we know Lily and Eve are both very... They are both impulsive and they carry their emotions on their sleeves at all times almost. But Lily does that even more than Eve does, because her impulsiveness is almost uncontrollable at times. Like when she really feels like something and wants to say it, she's just gonna say it like very much like a child, you know?
I'll connect to the...
Oh dear god. It's this Sia costume again. Fuck it, let's do it. I think I had this exact same costume. Actually, that hair fits almost immediately. What the fuck? That hair is an almost exact match, actually. There's not a good yellow hair here unless I just got this, but... Yeah. I mean, this hair could kind of fit, but it's just... That... I don't know what that's actually called in English. That like, what is that now? That, like... tie that she has on her head here. Like, that kind of just ruins this. Well, the color is actually not that far off in the game. Like, it's actually kinda close. Isn't so bad. No glasses on this one.
Nobody roams these lands free of suffering. Nobody. Not even Lily.
You're right.
Shall we get going then?
Now let's see this heated conflict here.
So, are you saying that's where the Alpha Core is? Adam, are you listening to me?
Oh, sorry. I got a message from Zion.
Is everything all right?
Something serious seems to have happened. I have to return to Zion.
What? But we've come this far. Okay, I'll go on alone. If I were to go back to Zion now, there's no way to know how things will change.
Eve.
Drop me off, then head back to Zion. It's fine. I can do this alone.
Wait. I think I have a really great idea. You could leave the drone operation to me. Adam can take the hoverbike back to Zion while I operate.
It's not like she hasn't operated the drone before already.
Lily, not just anyone is able to operate drones. You need a wide field of view, the ability to make smart decisions fast, and
the stabilizer, scanner, and link sensors do all the work for you.
How did you...
There's for
I
knowledge,
figured it all
that's
out
why.
while modifying the railgun. Went for some test drives too.
It still doesn't compare to the knowledge you gain from real experience. Do you agree with Lily's idea, Eve?
She's a bit impulsive and reckless.
Adam, you can
And
trust
also,
us.
yes.
Go.
Okay,
Just look at Eve.
Fine.
When you look at a person like that, you know she means business.
Don't overdo anything while I'm gone.
She looks like
Lily.
she's dressed up for some ass kicking, let's say that. There he goes, and we are not gonna hear a damn thing about him for a long time. You know what? You think the reason as to why Adam barricades himself in the nest is because he wants to protect it from Raven, or... Like, I would imagine that's probably the reason why. As Adam says in his own words, that he does not want to turn himself into a monster, because he's insinuating with those lines that if he does so, then there's no coming
Looks
back.
like it's time to show off my skills.
But he very much is still a conversionalist. Even later in his boss fight, after you know, kill him, he still turns back to his normal self, or his human self for a moment, and says a couple lines before he takes off.